Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've watched my videos before. This is Living to Learn. On TikTok and Instagram, I go by @LiveToLearnCoaching. Welcome if this is your first time. Keeping in step with the theme that we have going on this week about being thankful. And yes, it's a nod to the upcoming holiday, Thanksgiving. Traditionally a time where we get together with family and friends and reflect on everything that we're thankful for. Now, before I get started, I want to make this very clear that in no way do I expect anyone who's watching this to be looking forward to Thanksgiving. Not everyone celebrates this holiday for various reasons, and not everyone considers this a happy or even a good season. Now, as I said in my last video, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not even here to convince you that you should look at it that way. One of the things as an aspiring life coach that I've made my responsibility, no one gave this to me, I made this my responsibility, is to extend the support, the help that I've always had. I've made it my responsibility to extend that to all those who are watching and anyone who is seeking out my services. As the question has been posed before, maybe you've heard this. Hey, what would you do if money wasn't an issue? What would you do if it didn't matter if you were getting paid or not? While you're looking at it, this is a passion of mine. And as we go forward with this theme this week, I want to be sensitive to those who do not see it like this because of experiences and things that you've had to endure. I'm not here to pretend that everyone has had the privileged life that I've been able to lead. But I do want to put this out there. I want to plant this seed before we get started with today's video. It always starts somewhere. And it always starts with someone. Why not you? That's all I'm saying. So now let's get started in today's video. Let me ask you a question, and you might consider this a rhetorical question, meaning, come on, we already know the answer to this one, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do you want to reduce stress? Would you like less stress in your life? Let me answer that for myself with a resounding yes. I do not want more stress in my life. I would like less. Did you know that when we choose to be thankful, we are automatically starting the process in reducing our stress? You see, gratitude has been found to have a calming effect on the mind, and get this, and body. You know, it's all interwoven. It's all connected, right? Which is why we can have these challenges in our mind that actually affect our physical body. But when we choose to be grateful, when we choose gratitude, and again, this is a choice, I can't make it for you, it has a calming effect on our mind and body. When we are thankful, our stress levels decrease. I don't have the scientific papers on hand to back this up. What I do have is experience. And every time that I make this choice, the clarity begins to come back. In yesterday's video, we talked about an increase in happiness as a result of being thankful. Now, this is just, to me, a natural conclusion that goes right alongside with that, right? Less stress. Our stress levels are decreased when we choose to be thankful, and we experience a sense of calmness. All is well, because you and I both know when we get stressed, there's no calm in sight. And again, I'm only sharing from my experience and my perspective. Leave me some comments. If you have something to add to this, I would encourage you to add to this. But when you're stressed out, there's no calm. But when we choose to be thankful, stress levels are reduced, they are decreased. And here's another thing. It helps us to see the bigger picture, because you and I know when we are worried about something, when we're stressed out about something, when we're anxious about something, we get tunnel vision. All we see is that thing that's causing us this stress, this angst. And seeing the bigger picture not only reduces anxiety, but it promotes a more positive outlook. When you can see things more positively, it's going to have that natural reaction throughout our minds and bodies. Hey, this isn't as bad as I thought it was. I actually have more options here than I initially thought. I'm choosing to be thankful for the things that I have in my life that are right. And again, I want to be sensitive to the fact that for some of us, it's going to be easier to locate those things than others. But if you need a starting point, let me tell you this. If you can hear me right now, be thankful for your hearing. If you can see me right now, be thankful for your eyesight. If you got up and walked over to some place, or you're driving and listening to this, hopefully you're not watching it while you're driving, but if you're listening, if you got up and walked around the room while this was on, be thankful for your dexterity, for your mobility. There is always something to be thankful for. And when we choose to be thankful, it's going to decrease our stress levels. It's going to reduce the anxiety and help us see the bigger picture. And it's just going to create a reaction of calmness in our minds and our bodies. And so I hope this has been encouraging to you today. If you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so. It means the world to me. If you go into the description of my videos, you'll find my TikTok and Instagram handle, @LiveToLearnCoaching. You can send me a direct message on Instagram if you want to inquire about my services, or if you just want to communicate with me. And as always, I encourage comments, likes, shares, and even if there was something you didn't like or agree with, let me know. Last but not least, in the description of my videos, you'll find 3 opportunities to donate to my channel financially. As I said before, if I could do this for free for the rest of my life, I absolutely would. But you and I both know we need money to do things, and money's not bad. And I'm not on here begging. If you feel like this is something you want to do, I appreciate the gesture and the gift. If not, just watching, just being subscribed is plenty for me. So thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you again.